So I'm gonna ask you again, D. What the fuck is going on with boxing?
Yo,
why we got these dudes? This shit's like WWE right now. Like dudes is every goddamn weigh-in conference. Dudes is kicking over tables and old ladies and shit. And what the
catch
hell
me up, man.
doing?
Bring me up to speed, bro.
Because it was one of them Furies. I don't know which Fury. I think it's the younger brother. It ain't the older brother. Because first and foremost, I'm not fucking with him. You the heavyweight champ, and you fighting a wrestler for real. Like this ain't Muhammad Ali, Antonio Inoki from 1978, where it was an exhibition. Like you going to go in there with this African and get fucked up. That's what you're going to do, right? This dude here going to hit you, and it's going to be a problem for you, right? So my thing is, you are a boxer. My thing is that you should take care of all of your mandatories.
A gun move, right?
Yeah. You might beat them because you're a boxer. I guess they're going to box. They're not doing no MMA, right?
Yeah.
So, thank you, Ryan. But my thing is, dude, like, there should be something in boxing that says you got to take care of all your mandatories before you do some other shit. Like, you're gonna be out here being the #1 bicycle racer. You know, like, come on, dog. Like, we need you to box because that's how everybody eats. Like, this is a thing where everyone, if the heavyweight champ is not fighting the other heavyweights, then what the fuck are we doing?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about
here? Yeah.
I don't know. You know, you got your boy Shakur, you know, he told Devin Haney he ain't take the 25%. But who the hell else he gonna fight? Like what? Who else are we fighting then? Like what? Where else is your money coming from? Like you gonna move up and fight another weight class now? What? This I'm not sure.
That's why boxing is so jacked up, bro. But go ahead.
I'm just not sure. Like, what's the logic? You know, when we do this, like. What I can understand if you got some moves that you may get on the low, you trying to do this, you thinking you're doing that, but dog, who else are you fighting, Shakur? Like you looking at your weight class, like who else is going to get you that money? You know, and that's my issue. I'm just not sure who else is there to get you that money if you don't go with Devin Haney and get that paper like right now. Like who else? You know, who else are you going to fight?
Who else are you gonna fight? I mean, you got a lot of stuff.
There are a lot of boxers, but now a lot of boxers, I think they're gonna get them that kind of money.
Right, and then that's what they're looking for. They scurrying around and looking for who's gonna get me that big payday. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you got Tim Tszyu. They're talking about he wants the winner of Canelo versus Jamel Charlo. He wants that winner. So you know, we'll see, man. But you know,
so what's Charlo going to do? So say Charlo wins. He can't hold all them belts. No, that's 10 pounds up and down. That's 10 pounds, 15 pounds, right? Between where he's at naturally,
right,
to the belt. If he beats Canelo, right? So you're a junior middle. You're going to beat the super middleweight champ. You can skip 2 weight classes. So now you got to fight in both. Like boxing, I don't think when they let dudes make these matches, I'm not sure they're sure of what and in my line of business, it's you begin with the end in mind. So when you do things, you kind of figuring how this is going to play out. But maybe I'm goofy because I'm like, okay, so what are we thinking about is from the boxing, the sport? So who does Charlo fight now? Like which #1 contender is now his mandatory, the one at the belt he came from?
Oh, so you're saying which one is he going to back down to 154?
Yeah, who do you fight?
He's definitely not going to go 147.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, if he wins against Canelo, he's going to stay there.
He's going to stay up.
He's going to stay up. Although he talks about going back to 154 in order to maybe check out Terrence Crawford, but that's not going to happen because he's going to have to. If he happens to beat Canelo, Canelo's going to ask for that rematch. I think we talked
so he's
about
going
that.
to stay up there. He has to
So
stay
he's
up there
going to stay
for
there.
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of hope that Canelo does win and let him go back down and finish up the business because, it's kind of hard. To me, you got unfinished business here, man. You got Tim Tszyu here, and he's going to end up, they letting him keep the belts from, if I'm not mistaken, keep the belts, and he will be stripped of the WBO 154 title when he faces Canelo on September 30th, which I don't really get. Why you wait till the 30th to strip him? Why, what do we?
Right.
Right. Can you hear me? Hold on, you cracking up over there.
I'm coming. Oh yeah.
There you go.
I said, so
there you go.
Why are we holding up? You could have stripped him when he said he was going to take that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could have had another fight for that belt in the interim.
Right.
Indeed, man. Come on, man. We are not rocket scientists. I am trying to figure out why other people are not thinking of these things. That's all. That's all.
What's up, K-Dub? K-Dub's in the check-in. What's up, kid?
Yes, sir. What up, kid?
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm not really quite understanding that, but this is what it is in the sport of boxing, man. So but yeah, like I said, he has unfinished business. You got Tim Tszyu. We also got Canelo, who should be fighting. What's my man? Benavidez.
Benavidez. You don't want that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was another fight that we was looking forward to and to having. So I don't know. Boxing is a weird sport, funny sport. These guys, they run around. Even the heavyweights. I hate to even talk about the heavyweights because you had Joshua was supposed to fight this kid, and he got messed up with the drug part.
Now he can't fight now.
So he couldn't fight, but Joshua ended up he fought another hammer egger who everybody slapped around, and he won that one. So they looking for Joshua to go against Wilder.
Yeah, and Joshua I think that fight was he did something big.
Yeah, right. I mean, he knocked him out in the 7th round, but I think that Wilder Joshua should have happened years ago.
That fight's an old fight now.
It's an old fight now, and
it's not a good fight now. It's like if Riddick Bowe would have fought Lennox Lewis, they wouldn't have did it till they was 40 years old when they should have did it when they was both 23, 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fight then. Even though I think Lennox probably would have still won, been a better fight.
Right.
So I thought it would have been a better fight.
So then you got the other, the heavyweight Usyk. He's supposed to be fighting the boys.
You talking about MC Usyk? MC.
Yeah.
MC Usyk, magnetic MCs.
Yeah.
Hip hop gangster. Now 50.
Yeah, that's supposed to happen on Friday, which is tomorrow, or on the weigh-ins tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I believe that's this weekend. So,
Yeah. Sure it is.
That fight is supposed to be happening.
I thought that, maybe after the cipher, him and Joe Buttons may, throw some bars together or something, get it in. That's what they really is for. The red man jump on it and make it pop for real, but I'm not sure with these freaking. Yeah, I'm just not sure. It's scary. It's very, very scary.
But yo, man, let's move on, man. That was a quick little touch on boxing, and again, we got Charlo and Canelo on September 30th, so don't miss that one. That should be a good one there. But moving on, let's look at some NFL. The NFL is rapidly approaching. We're about 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out, and D, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Your San Francisco 49ers.
I know.
Yeah, you told me. You remember? I told you. I said Brock Purdy's gonna be your guy.
Yes.
And you was like, nah, D. Nah.
I'm with Brock now. I am with Brock.
You on the Brock train now?
Yes, I'm on the Brock train to Georgia. Yes.
Yeah. And here's your man. Your man, Trey Lance, man. Trey Lance.
Trey-Bag. Yeah, well, you know what, man? I was yeah, listen,
Go
guys.
ahead. You was what? You was what, sir?
I was rolling with him because he's a brother, and I was wrong.
Oh, you was give me 5 on the black hand side. Yes, you was on that shit. You was on that bullshit.
Any quarterback from North Dakota State. What the fuck? Like, like you went to the same place Carson Wentz went to, and you know how I feel about Carson. I don't feel about Carson. So I was stupid for doing that. I figured maybe Shanahan saw something that I didn't see. Because, my glasses are real thick. Sometimes I don't, I take painkillers sometimes. And, so, yeah, I thought maybe I saw something, and he did have Garoppolo for all them years. And we did good with Garoppolo, right? The baby, top of the stairs. Without the safety gate, we got to like 4 championship games and a Super Bowl or 2. Listen, we was on it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are. If dude ain't second string, he'll be selling cars next year.
Well, it's funny that you said that. Your man, your GM, John Lynch.
It's not funny. It's just that I say that.
Your man, John Lynch, your GM, said he expects Trey Lance to still be on the roster when the season starts in just 2 weeks, and despite losing out on the backup job in spite of losing out to the backup to Sam Darnold. So,
well, you know what? Too, based on
that means that Trey will be
3. Trey-Bag. He's gonna be a Trey-Bag for real. $3 bag.
Trey-Bag.
Like when I was a kid. Yeah, Trey-Bag, $3 bag. Third quarterback, third string, $3 for the bag a week. That was it.
Trey can't beat out Sam Darnold?
No, that's the problem. But I bet you beat him in a race. So maybe.
A foot race? Or
yes, foot race. Foot race. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as far as
quarterback race. No, not at this present moment in time. No, not at this present moment in time. And that's probably because of him going to North Dakota directional state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I that was my fault because they don't. I mean, shit. Why am I thinking quarterbacks come out of there? When the last quarterback to come out of there was Carson Wentz.
Yeah, right.
There you go. So I think, but Trey could be like Debo, and we can make him a safety running back dude. Because, like I said, now I'm dead up with this, man, and my boy. Look at my computer about to stop on me. Hold on, don't stop now.
Oh, not right now.
Please, no, not right now.
Not right now.
Listen, and because Eric said this all the time about coaching and whatnot, man. Listen, like people didn't think Jalen Hurts was going to do that, but the coaches there put him in the right spot to make it pop. And we did the same thing with Jimmy Garoppolo so that we could win and play well. And my thought is that they may still think that there's something they can do. And last year they lost 2 quarterbacks. So they may say, look, we need a competent third because we lost 2 last year, right? We've seen that happen, and we've lost 3. So we're not going to play this game of not having 3. We're going to keep 3 because we lost 3 last year. So we're going to keep him third. And quite possibly, it's not a bad deal for him. He may still be developing into something. I listen, man, I'm not going to say he can't play because he can't, right? So he's a starting quarterback in the NFL, or at least he got drafted to the NFL. So he can play the game. My thing is that, there are some things he probably needs to work on. And, of course, I'm not there with him, but I'm just saying, dog. Right. Trey-Bag is he's out. He's the Trey-Bag. He's 3. Trey-Bag.
Trey-Bag. Hey,
Trey-Bag.
Mike Millie, what's up?
Mike Millie. Yeah.
You calling the man Trey-Bag? That's his name now?
That's it. He's the third. He's the third now.
He's Trey. He's Trey Lance the third.
Yeah, he's the third. He's Trey Lance the
Trey Lance the third.
The junior.
Doing that boy like that, man?
That's my dude. That's my dude. I know. I'm not doing him bad, Mike.
Why are you doing that man like that?
No, Mike. He gave him a chance. I told him. I said Purdy is going to be a guy.
4 games.
He gave him a chance. I said Purdy's going to be a guy.
Like a whole season. We lost 8 quarterbacks last year. There's still a chance for this man to play this year. We lost 8 of them last year.
I'm just going to say, I'm not going to take too much stock in the Darnold winning the second spot.
Shit, boy, I know.
That's whatever.
What do you mean? He beat Trey Lance out for the second spot.
Well,
Mike, put some respect on his name.
If you'd have went to 3 practices, D, you could have went and beat out Trey.
Exactly. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it
3 weeks in a row.
I mean, I believed in Darnold coming out. I did, right? But now I know what he is, and I've accepted it. The rest of the NFL hasn't come there yet, but they haven't accepted it.
He's back. He's Josh Rosen.
Yo, he's a 3-game shot of energy.
Josh Rosen. If that.
He's better than Josh Rosen. Don't call him Josh Rosen.
He may not be better than your man with the beard. He may not be 3 games. Might be 2. 1 game. Might get you out of a rut in 1 game and get you right the next game.
I feel like I'm not like 3 games. Like he's not Case Keenum. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not Case. No,
he ain't Case Keenum because Case Keenum would give you 8. He'll hold out half the season.
Yeah. Case will run you out the season now. Yeah.
But Darnold like 3. Especially with that Niners defense, really 4.5 before he started looking fraudulent.
It's gonna be bad if we got to get there. So be back. But it'll be bad. He just got to hand the ball off with us though. And see, that's why I said, like, if you got good coaching, like I said, I shocked my fantasy league last year because I took Jalen Hurts. And dude was laughing at me. And I was like, yeah, I laughed all the way to the bank on it.
I don't know why anybody didn't believe in him last year before the season even started.
Well, because your boy Tannenbaum, the Royal Tannenbaums on, what was that show there? First Take. So, oh boy, he ain't shit. He ain't say shit, but he said, yeah, I don't see him ever being anything. See what he did last year? He threw the ball. He did it because he was a Wentz dude. He didn't like the fact that he beat the shit out of Wentz and took that spot. So, he's a Wentz dude, right? And so he shitted on him. Yo, listen, man. I know I'm getting this year. My man Fields. Shit, yeah, we may not get a bunch on the throw game, but we gonna get some on that run game, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So hold on. So I'm also seeing San Francisco think about trading Lance. So you think he can resurrect his career somewhere else?
I believe coaches. Listen,
the right coach.
I believe that you coach for what you have. I didn't think Kaepernick would have got us to the Super Bowl against the Ravens, but they did what they had a scheme based upon what he did well. He could throw it real hard, couldn't throw it in between, and could run real fast. That's it. That's all we got. What else you got? Got another pitch? Nope. This is all we doing. And yo, listen, if that's all you doing and you playing defense, hey, that defense that year was literally lights out. Because they knocked my man out that game. What's your boy with the tight end from the Saints that year, light skin kid from Miami. Graham, boom, put him to sleep right there. Bow on the 3. Bow, go to bed. So, but I think a coach, that's your job, man. Like, listen, I'm tired of dudes giving these coaches a break, B. That's your job. So where John Harbaugh, the first year they put in Action Jackson, right? Not that he got the MVP. The first season, when he came off the bench, they ran the ball and they won every goddamn game to the end of the year.
Absolutely. Need to run it some more.
Dude, listen, man, you got to do what you do well, man. Do what I remember the Niners. We played Minnesota second half of the game, and we had Garoppolo. How many times Garoppolo threw the ball second half of that game? Not one time. We ran the ball every play for the rest of the half.
They definitely didn't trust him at all. At all. But with that being said,
throw that ball, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shoot you. Throw it out.
I dare you.
Yeah, I dare you.
I triple dog dare.
I triple that. The boy Jimmy Garoppolo said, I better not throw this ball. I'm gonna give it to Mostert. I'm gonna give it to this one. I'm gonna give it to that one. Give it to everybody, but he didn't throw it, and we won that game against Minnesota because we'd have lost that game and he thrown that ball once.
Hey, I got a couple more questions for you. I mean, the Falcons, they got quarterback issues with Desmond Ridder, and then they got Taylor Heineke. Tampa Bay with Baker Mayfield. They're going, this is going to be what Baker Mayfield's third straight Week 1 start with a different team. He has a backup, unknown, inexperienced backup. Could Trey Lance fit in any one of those places, or Minnesota behind Kirk Cousins? Learn behind Kirk.
I like that. I like the Kirk because you got Jefferson out there. At least you got some dudes to catch the rock and a defense that's coming on. And I think Kirk Cousins is about the ceiling for Trey Lance. Do not get in trouble, dude, but you can run a little bit more than Kirk. Don't get in trouble, but you can run.
Mike?
I don't know where I like him at. Tampa Bay, maybe. But then somebody got to coach it. And Arians is gone, ain't he? He's not coaching no more, right?
Arians is still Todd Bowles out there, right?
Yeah, I don't trust him with no quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's a straight up defensive guy, so
Yeah. I don't know. It has to be somebody really. I don't know.
Okay.
They killed Tampa Bay, Michael. They'd be dead.
Yeah, I mean, facts. I mean, that's why I don't know where to put him. I don't know.
Yeah, he's out on that. He really doesn't know. Yeah, yeah, man. Well, all the best to Trey Lance, man. But that was one of the big stories that Trey-Bag this week.
Oakland.
Oh shit! He got the same spot with his man. Goddamn, Mike. Fuck.
Go with Jimmy. Sit for a man. You sit for a year. You get to learn under what's his name, McDaniels.
Yeah. They're gonna have a good offense in the year.
And McDaniels know how to make all them freaky, all that other stuff. So, Oakland.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
But ain't got to sell your house.
Hey man, well, another big trade was done today, and that was by the New York Football Giants today. Mike, your opinion, you broke it this morning. I seen it this morning. Isaiah Simmons traded to the New York Giants for the 7th round pick in 2024.
They got a 6'4" safety linebacker monster for a 7th round pick. The man was a top 10 draft pick.
Yes,
he's been kind of an underachiever, but not no 7th round pick underachiever. Like, that is crazy. They owe somebody some money.
Yes,
they must be breaking legs in the desert or something.
Butt naked pictures.
Something. They got somebody. Somebody had kitty porn, something.
Yes. Something.
I mean, Wink Martindale got to be like, oh my God.
Yeah, you can put him back there in coverage. You can send him on the blitz. You can do whatever you want with him.
Yeah. And there's some three poor dudes there that was in the Giants camp that will now be on Route 4 selling cars.
Route 4?
You're right there, right by the stadium. You're right there, baby.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo. They got cut today. I bet you don't look at the waiver
spot right there. Oh, we're gonna carry 3 safeties, not anymore.
Yeah. Dable was like, "Yo, we gotta get him in here. We gotta see what he does." Because he's not in camp right now because everything happened today. Of course. So, he's expected to be there tomorrow, and pretty much, they're trying to see where he, I guess the complaint from him, Simmons, was that he didn't want to be a linebacker, and it kept on
put him at linebacker.
Put him at linebacker, and he wanted to play the safety.
Well, that's because in Arizona, the defensive line sucked, and they had to bring him and Buda Baker up to support the run every goddamn play.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Well, if you got somebody stopping the run, then he can play the pass. And I'm pretty sure that's what they told him when they started doing the draft talks. The trade talks.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure he probably had more than one spot wanting him. But the Giants probably guaranteed him, yo, dog, we're not going to bring you down in the box. We got a D-line, and we're good. We're gonna throw this kid from Oregon. What's the DN name? I'm sorry.
Who?
Thibodeau.
Oh, Thibodeau from yeah.
We're gonna have him rushing that quarterback, making him get the ball out of his hands quick, and then you light everything else up underneath. Foul. Period. That's all safeties do any damn way. So it makes it pretty easy.
Okay. All right.
Fire sale in Arizona, man. I just wish.
Man. And there was another.
Hey.
They had another fire sale.
We there for Buddha Baker whenever y'all ready. We there. We there for that. We here for that. Y'all ready? Just so you know.
Man, they actually they got I believe they got rid of an offensive lineman just a little while ago, a couple hours ago.
Yeah, we don't need one of them, but we can take a Buddha Baker though.
No, yeah. So what they doing out there in Arizona? Because I spoke to the angry one earlier today. You know, he was just giving me a little bit of his tidbits of
they blowing up the team because they know it's over. They're gonna have to rebuild. And it all started. Yeah, I was like, it all started right there.
Even in that division of the NFC West, I mean, who they? San Francisco. Yeah, they'll. I suspect San Francisco to be back, and if not, even go to the Super Bowl. I suspect them to be back. But Seattle was good, but they could have still hung around.
I mean,
yes,
maybe. Are the Rams going to be the Rams again?
I don't think so. I think the Rams' time is up.
They're going to be a little better. They're going to be better than them, though.
Right. The Cardinals got.
Well, now, yes.
I mean, they had it before. This is the same roster, damn it. I mean, and then the quarterback still, whatever. No Hopkins out there. So they down the receiver.
D-Hop gone. They
right. So what was they really winning?
The little big head dude that played quarterback.
Yeah,
is a problem.
Call of Duty and Mountain Dew got them all effed up. That's all I have.
Yes, there you go. And he's getting the bag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
standing on it.
They can't get that's the only way we'd see him. If he wasn't standing on the bag, we would miss him.
Tiptoeing.
Yes, sir.
Tiptoeing.
So the reality is, that's a new one, y'all, for America. It's not standing tall, tiptoeing on the bag. That's what we do now. We're gonna have to put that in the copyright and send the mail to ourselves and whatever. But the dog, he's not that good. He should go right now. What is watching?
I don't think he should have went number one. When he got drafted.
Go get an A's uniform on right now. We want to know with the fucking team and go play baseball, dog. Like for real. You wouldn't even know. We don't know who those guys are. He could be an Oakland man tomorrow. They can't hit. He can't hit. They're all fast. He's real fast.
I don't think that boy should have went number one when he went.
I don't know.
But I'm looking at that draft. Daniel Jones is the next quarterback taken. So,
Uh-oh. Wow. Damn. Wow.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. But
what? Go there. Daniel minding his own business, putting on his plaid shirt. Shit.
Daniel Jones is chilling, man. You know what? I think the Giants are going to be a lot.
His red black lumberjack with the hat, the
match. Yes, I think the Giants is going to be a lot better than what people think. Man, I've been hearing a lot of things. Giants are not going to be.
Shit, they're going to win the damn division. No, second in the division.
Easy. You got the OD.
They're going to be better. They're going to be better than the Cowboys and slightly better than the Redskins. But
okay, yeah. I could go with that.
Because I think the Cowboys will implode.
It's still Philly's division.
The Cowboys imploding.
It's still Philly's division, though. Yes.
I hope they don't.
I see them going 8 and 9.
Who, the Cowboys?
Yeah, 9 and 8. I feel like they're 5.
But okay, it depends on when your boy come back. right? Because little dude that's kept playing from Kansas State is killing him. But they're gonna need homeboy back because if not, they're gonna kill that little dude. Yeah. If not, they're gonna kill that little dude. Dude, little. He nice though.
The Eagles shake it up like division, hands down. Eagles, they the Giants is cool, but they definitely the little brother in this situation, and Philly is gonna keep beating on them for a little bit.
Yeah. It's still Philly, like I said, it's still Philly's division.
Unless them cats all from Georgia start wilding out, and
unless everybody gets locked up and go to jail. Other than that, speed racing, all types of shit.
Speed racing,
If they get unless all them motherfuckers get locked up. Yeah, that's the Giants. The Giants can win the division, but other than that, I don't see that happen. I still think it's
racing the Atlantic City.
Yeah.
I have to send TMZ out there to watch
a fiery crash out on the Jersey Turnpike or out of 95.
Yeah, but I like that. They're not gonna surprise nobody this year. So
no, they're not going. They're definitely not going to creep up on nobody.
That shit over this year.
But see, that's why I'm not taking your man this year.
I think their defense is solid, and I think the addition to Darren Waller as a tight end, they got somebody to the safety valve. They got a safety valve for Daniel Jones, and they got this Hyatt kid from Texas.
He's fast.
He's got super speed. Super speed.
That Darren Waller joint was like
they're gonna have to double him, so that's gonna let them speedy guys get open.
Yes, sir.
Speed is one of the things that translate. No matter what you play, speed translates.
And then
even if you don't catch the ball, because you open up the field.
And then if Saquon plays like the bag is on the line, which it is, because he's gonna want to play.
What?
He's gonna want to play like y'all made a mistake.
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
Really?
Give me the ball.
They don't need him to play. If Daniel Jones take a little bit of a step up, just a little bit, you don't need him to run as hard as he ran last year.
Yo, Mike, watch your back. Watch your back when you get out of the crib. Saquon be looking for you like, yo, dog, what's up?
Yeah, what you talking about?
Not even
why you trying to fuck up my back? I'm talking he's from the Bronx, right? You know he's from the Bronx, right? And them cats in the Bronx are savages. Kids in the Bronx are savages.
He said he wants his bread. He wants his bread.
I want my bread.
I want you to get your bread too. I don't want you to get hurt, bro.
Brill
music. I don't need them treating him like he Deuce McAllister. Look, please.
Yo.
Just don't get hurt.
Bronx trill.
Yeah.
Trill.
Yo.
Just don't get hurt.
God.
Interesting.
They gonna be on your ass though, man. Watch out, Mikey. Pause.
I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I got a quick question because there's so much.
No LeBron James question, sir.
No, sir. Question is about the Denver Broncos. What you got? I don't think they got a good team. To be honest with you, I think they need personnel.
No, they got a roster that's okay.
They have a good roster. Last year was all coaching to Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's not right yet. That's all.
I mean, it can only go up. I don't know. It can only go up.
I just don't know if he's right yet because last year.
But what was wrong with him?
There we go. That was my question.
What was wrong with him? Let's add.
I can tell you,
he left.
It was the wrong type of offense for what he does. Right. So what happened was, and this is where, and I'll say it in your Kevin. Don't get gas, Cypher sound. Don't get gas.
Don't get gas.
Right. So all that, that Russell Cook shit took him away from what he actually was in Seattle, which was not a game manager, but hit these dudes when they're open. They never had great receivers, but they always had pretty good years. Hit them when they're moving. Do this, do that. Not no running around trying to make these plays and make Russell Cook. So when he got gassed on that Russell Cook shit, that's just not sustainable, man. You got to have a goddamn system in the NFL. And he's going to be in a system now, whether he wants to be or not. Because Peyton is not going for that scrambling around, throwing the ball like you crazy shit. All because he's short like Drew Brees. Drew Brees was a timing passer. That's what made him and Michael Thomas nice. Timing. Get it out.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be running around like you crazy out there, man. That's not gonna happen. So if he can't do that, and he doesn't acquiesce to what he needs to do, it's gonna be a problem out there because he got the weapons. And if he's not nice this year, then it's a problem. And this is football, and they will let you go.
And their running back was hurt last year too.
True.
He'll be back this year, so that'll help. It was really a lot of clock management. Remember that, like the first 3 games with some dumb shit with the clock every time. Then Pickett was just, I don't know why he got another job. I mean, Deshaun Payton while out blowing that man up, yeah, because you're a coach.
Wow.
Nothing that man said was wrong.
Mike, can you stay on that for a second?
Nothing that man said was wrong, but it's like it would just be like us blowing each other up on air. Like, yo, hello. Hey, bro, I know you. I see you at Thanksgiving. I'll slap you. Like, yeah, like they're tripping. Like nothing that man said was wrong. It was just the time and place of things. Like,
oh shit,
y'all not even understand. You got that man job now. That make you look even more like a hoe because you got that man job, and now you talking about how you got you didn't just get chased into retirement, but we got something.
Chased into retirement, yo.
They got voodoo dolls. They wasn't with the shits with him. They was coming to get him, but
it wasn't the game.
Yeah, I think it'll be better. The Broncos always got a good defense. Always got a great defense. So that'll keep them in a lot of games. If they play on offense, I think their receiver got hurt again too. What's his name?
Judy.
I thought the other one got hurt too. Sutton. Did Sutton get hurt?
Sutton.
Courtland Sutton.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he got hurt too. So that's also going to be a little issue. But I mean, defense will keep in it. So
AFC West, it's all Kansas City.
Oh, absolutely.
It's all Kansas City, and then the other 3. Yo, man, last year I said the Chargers was going to win. What's going? Yo, man, you got a stud quarterback. I don't know what the problem. Well, I know what a little bit of the problem, but
I got
coaching. We talk about coaching all the time. Coaching. Go ahead.
I got to stop you there, D.
Yeah.
That's stud quarterback shit, right?
D.
No.
Yeah.
And no.
No.
You are throwing the ball late in games in your first year, right? That's how he got his name. Like, them numbers he was putting up. He put those numbers up losing. I never give you props for putting up fucking numbers when you're losing.
Shout out to Blake Bortles.
Yeah, I can't do that. So that's where he got his fame from. Okay. Not saying he's not a good quarterback, but he too throws the ball to the other team like Josh Allen at the wrong fucking time. He has horrible timing with those interceptions, dog. And he has a hell of an arm.
He got a cannon for an arm.
Yeah, but see, I believe, and this is just me talking it, and Mike's young, he's going to say, D, you old fogey, shut the fuck up, and I will. But when you let these young boys out there too early and you start gassing them on their arms, and they got a howitzer, you got a shotgun. Mm-hmm. Same thing with your boy Josh Allen. But my boy there in Kansas City didn't play right away. And what is he doing? You put them other dudes out there too early, get them gassed on TV, drinking a little too much Kool-Aid, and then everybody think they got the super duper arm, super duper interceptions, because those DBs are playing too.
Right.
And the defense didn't show up the way they should have last year, but they lost a lot of pieces on their defense. I think the only thing left they got on the D-line is the Bosa.
Right, Bosa. Yeah.
Right? I think they let go of the other cat on the other side. Derwin James might be the only dude in the back right now.
Yeah.
Right? Then they got one more cat.
Samuel Jr., don't they?
Samuel, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's serious. So those two there, he's nice. Yeah, he's serious.
All them juniors in the seconds is nice. Surtain Jr. nice. Winfield Jr. nice.
Yeah. So that's Surtain back there, right? No, Surtain is there.
That's on the Broncos.
Yeah.
So Chargers.
We'll wait and see what happens.
Another 10-7 year, or do you give them another game? 11-6.
Depends on what Denver takes. If Denver is good as what Mike said, they may lose one.
If they run the ball, they'll go 14-3.
Yes.
Ooh.
If they run the ball. But they're not gonna run the ball, and that's the problem. That's why Eckler want I get it, spreading him out because he can do both. I get it. But if you look at his yards per carry, he averaged like 6 yards per carry. Run the ball a little bit more.
Twice as a first down.
Yeah,
twice as a first down. You'll see
and they only want to sneak him in there. They give him like 8 carries, 9 carries, but then he'll have 7, 8 catches. Like, bro, let that man run the ball to take some pressure off the quarterback. Like,
I don't know why they do that, Mike, right? Because you got a howitzer for an arm.
Listen, man, I agree with DA when it comes to the garbage stats, because that's how people got finessed into believing into Blake Bortles a couple years ago.
Yeah, you're right
Herbert,
about that.
Actually, I like Herbert.
That's right. But Herbert is good, though. He's not no Blake Bortles.
He was throwing the bums last year. Like Keenan Allen got hurt a bunch of times.
Yes.
He always hurt.
Mike Williams got hurt. So he was throwing to Josh Palmer and some other random mother, whoever.
Somebody. Muller. Right. Yeah.
He's throwing to my cousin, your cousin, his cousin.
That question, do they split with Kansas City? Because like we said,
no.
They could get double digits wins, but Kansas City's is top of the list.
To beat Kansas City, you can't go into a shootout with them. You got to keep the ball.
You got to grind the ball. You got yes.
The Chargers are the exact opposite of what you.
Yeah, facts, Mike. Facts.
So Oakland might could sneak one out because they got Jacobs and they run the ball.
Sure, yes, sir.
That's a fact.
Who else on the team? Denver might sneak one out if Sean Payton can call it the right way. But I have no trust in the Chargers to steal one.
And see,
no faith in the Chargers.
Mike, that's such a crazy thing you say that. So looking at that, the only teams that really based on the mental and physical aspect in the AFC to get Kansas City are the Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Maybe the Jets, depending on what happens. Depending, right?
And the Bengals, depending on what Bengals show up that day.
Yes, because what happens with the Bengals is they get kind of that Joe Burrow shit too, and they want to get, and then you know what happens, you lose.
They get pretty and forget where they came from.
And then Buffalo can't do it. Buffalo doesn't have a
Buffalo's built the wrong way.
Yeah, they're
the only team that's not built for their climate. They're crazy.
Yeah. Yo, just a real quick side note. Pittsburgh is beating Atlanta in preseason ball 17-0. This is for Dan, because I know Dan, he's going to jump out the window. They win this game and they're going to win the Super Bowl. So with that being said, Pittsburgh is 3-0. If they win tonight, they'll be 3-0 in the preseason. And I know Dan is happy.
They'll be fine. I believe they'll be fine.
Their defense is all over the place. They look like a Pittsburgh defense.
Oh yeah,
I think they got
the second string guys running around.
Joey Porter Jr., man. I mean, he's
like his father Peasy.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's like his father Peasy.
I can stand his pops, boy.
Yeah, I know.
His pops was a baller. That boy, that man could play.
I'll give y'all historical to me. That Steelers defense was there's no defense better than the first one. Mm-hmm. That second one, boy. That second steel curtain. That was a defense, man. Because boy, Kevin Green and Delmonte Dawson and that was very, very, very serious. Hey. Kevin Lloyd, your boy Kirkland was a 400-pound linebacker.
Lloyd, I forgot about him. Yeah, Jesus.
Man, boy, on Madden at least, that team there, boy, get you some money in Madden, boy.
No, nobody got a better defense than them Ravens. You know which ones.
Oh yeah, but listen, that's later Madden. But I'm just a little bit earlier Madden. I'm sorry, brother. I know you're right. I'm just saying though.
Ravens.
But yeah, I
Ravens are something serious.
We couldn't play with them with that team. Like by the time the Ravens won, we had a no Super Bowl team thing. So yeah, couldn't play with them. So.
Yo, real quick, we tonight was covering the AFC South and West. By far, I don't have to go through all the teams. We already, AFC West, we got Kansas City down. Probably the Chargers right behind them. And depends on what Denver does. I don't believe in Las Vegas. Is that fair to say?
I mean, they could be all right, man. Like Mike said, if they run the ball, they got the best running back in the division.
Mm-hmm.
Jacobs, yes.
Times 4.
They got the best receiver in the division.
Yeah, they do. They just, but they got to do that.
They
the ball to the other team.
When I say the Browns go Brown, the Raiders are gonna raid. They're gonna raid.
Jimmy's going Jimmy, and
Jimmy do what he do, man. I hope he don't. But if he does what he did, hand the ball off, that kid Jacobs is a monster. Like he's not kind of a monster. He can carry them to winning that division, point blank, period.
We'll see. I mean, because it's definitely anybody could be a wild card.
Got the man over the top.
Play
action. Woo.
Who the hell is in the AFC South though? What team?
So the AFC South, you got the Houston Texans and Indianapolis Colts. This is Jacksonville. I think this is Jacksonville Jaguars division, and then you got the Tennessee Titans. Unless Tennessee does something.
Whoa.
Tennessee gonna be bad too.
Tennessee gonna be. Well, yes, your boy.
What, bad meaning bad or bad meaning good? Right?
Horribly bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Your boy out there. That's Mike Mann out there playing quarterback.
So does your man Trevor Lawrence takes the next step up because he came on last several weeks of that last year and he was coming on strong and he got a playoff win.
I hate that he played for the Jaguars because like this could be the season he ascend, but he played for the Jaguars, so it could be the complete opposite, and they go
break his whole back.
They go 3
This could go wrong.
This is real. Like somebody was asking me like on the gambling tip, like they play the Colts week 1. Now I don't think Anthony Richardson ready, but if there was ever a team that you want to get some confidence on and beat real quick and springboard in the Rookie of the Year, it's the Jaguars.
Hey, what's that song? Be bad. Kev was singing that song to me. He said, "Be bad, act bad." That's the Jaguars can act bad.
No, they can play bad. Like they had games last year with dudes like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
they have real good games.
Then they come out and beat the Ravens next week. They do shit like that.
Yeah, like they had games like dudes
crazy.
Like, what? Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
They like the Browns.
That's why the NFL is so good, man, because you just don't know any given game.
That's why things happen.
Yeah.
They're a young team. So that's why
I
would take them, but yeah, I mean I would Indiana would be good if they don't have their running back. So Jonathan Taylor he's at the crib smoking cigarettes now.
Yeah, he
got Newports in his mouth. He's like playing football. Yeah, he looking through the paper, smoking cigarettes. What the house smell like, D?
Newports and chicken, fried chicken, baby.
That smell like Newports and chicken right now, B.
Yeah.
You know.
Newports and that grease, that Crisco grease, man. Hey. But man.
Right now. He at the crib. So
yeah. Well, that's what we got, man. That's all I got for you for the NFL AFC East. AFC South and the AFC West. So we'll check them out. This is the last preseason game this week, and we got the Giants and Jets playing on Saturday, and your boy Aaron Rodgers wants to play, so
he's not going to play.
Blue Jets versus the Green Jets.
Yeah, the green, Blue Jets and Green Jets. Yeah, yes, Mike.
Jets. Like they're not going. Yeah, they're not going to let Aaron Rodgers in the stadium. I think.
I'll let him play.
Let him play.
Yeah, 2 series. That's it.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Well, we're gonna wrap this up, man. Hey, we're gonna segue into MLB.
Oh boy,
DA. Your man may not be the $500 million man, the $600 million man.
He said, listen,
$700 million man.
He's going to hit the ball with one arm. He said, listen, B, I need this money.
He said,
baby mothers out there in Japan.
Hey.
Listen, I found 2 sisters in Crenshaw I met up with.
He said, if you don't know who we talking about,
we talk about
Shohei Ohtani.
I didn't catch it until he said, I got some baby mamas in Japan. I got some in Crenshaw.
Shohei Ohtani.
Crazy.
Shohei Ohtani has shut it down. He has an arm injury.
Well, he should have. My personal opinion is I would have shut it all the way down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got my pitching thing right, so whatever. Because I don't want to risk any more injury. But if a doctor told him, hey man, you can still be a DH and hit 50-something home runs this year, then fine. But if you can hurt yourself trying to hit 50-something home runs this year, dog, I have no freaking idea why you're doing it. I have no idea. Like I got no answers for you.
Well, late Wednesday night, according to our own Buster Only at ESPN, he said the Angels announced that Ohtani would not pitch for the rest of the season after he suffered a ulnar collateral ligament tear in his right elbow. Losing Ohtani for the rest of the baseball season is unfortunate for fans, but for many teams lying in the wait for Ohtani upcoming free agency, it's even worse. Well, what you think, guys? Does it mess him up? I mean, whatever you say. I mean, Ohtani's still set for several generations.
I don't think he should have been doing that Babe Ruth shit from the beginning, but that's neither here nor there. I mean,
you the same one that you shouldn't be playing in the baseball classic. What was that shit? They was playing
baseball classic.
The basic.
Actually, whatever. But,
and the Mets. What was it? The catcher.
The closer. I don't. We ain't talking about the Mets. But,
God.
Like it's amazing what he was out there doing. Like I'm not knocking it. Like that was
right.
That's something that a lot of people
we ain't never seen. Like
we'll never see it again. Yeah, because we wasn't allowed to see Babe Ruth. So
absolutely,
that was some shit our great grandparents saw. Like that was some Bam Bam Bigelow shit. But
right.
I mean, hopefully he can bounce back. I get it. Like DA said, I'm not swinging the bat and hurting my elbow just for the Angels not to make the playoffs because they ain't winning shit. So,
but what about the bag?
He's still gonna get the bag, man. Like the way he was hitting
the MVP.
Wasn't he at like 40-some home runs right now?
Yeah, he still is the best player in baseball.
Yeah, he proved it. And the season not over. It's still like another month. Like he got it. Yeah.
And Mike Trout woke up this morning and said he's hurt. Not trying to be funny, but I think he said he hurt. So why would you play if Mike Trout's not playing? He got no protection in the lineup.
And Mike Trout been the man for 100 years of aimless seasons out there. He can sit.
So I don't see it. Like you got no protection in the lineup. Why would you do it? If Mike Trout's not playing, why would you? I'm done.
You pack it up, try again next year.
So you don't care 600 million, 500 million.
He's gonna get it anyway. You don't have anybody pitching and hitting, dude. And like he can not that. Listen, it's not like when I was a kid. At least you're all younger than me. But when I was a kid, Tommy John, man, it was over.
Right, you shut down for you
now
done.
Tommy John, they actually elect to give Tommy John to high school pitchers that aren't hurt.
Yeah, so
they say it'll make them better.
Right.
Yeah.
To voluntarily go underneath the knife.
That's crazy.
And put yourself. Yeah, that no.
No, because what they're saying that it's going to happen to you anyway.
They say it's going to happen, right?
So if you do it this way, it won't happen, later. You'll just be stronger and you'll be able to go through it, whatever. But I definitely heard that from
your mindset is like, no. You're not just going to cut open.
Oh, yeah, no.
Something that's not broke.
If you understand the game,
right?
They said this is what it is, right? So what I'm saying is that I don't think that it will hurt his pitching because he wasn't throwing 100 anyway. Like he throws a lot of pitches and he usually gets about 93, 94. So he's up and down. He's around the strike zone. He strike dudes out. Like he's actually Greg Maddux pitching and, Barry Bonds hitting. That's who he is. Like he's not the big unit. Like he's not throwing the ball 100 miles an hour. Like he's
right.
Not. So it's not that crazy that he'd be good next year. He's gonna get his money because somebody's gonna pay him. It's like anything else, man. It's what the market will bear.
Shout out to Greg Maddux. That was a random call out. Shout out to Greg Maddux, whoever he's at.
Yeah, no doubt. He's nice.
So, what I've been hearing over the course of the day or so, what does this mean? What does this injury mean for MLB?
Nothing.
That Ohtani is done for the season?
Nothing. It doesn't mean
season about done for the season. I mean,
yeah.
What more could it mean?
The season is about done. Go ahead. Well, I guess they're saying, they star guy is gone, and I'm like, there's a lot of stars out here. So why are we focused on that? He's one of the stars. But you're about baseball, Major League Baseball. You're about to embark on your playoffs. He
doesn't sell out in his own park. Stop.
Baseball, like the star shit is crazy because they don't even. If you saw him on the street, you wouldn't even know it was him. That's really how it is with baseball stars. They say Mike Trout be going to bars and people don't know who he is till he signs something later on the way out.
Well, no,
they
don't.
Season's
they
over.
Don't go to the games when he was pitching. When they thought they were going to trade him, that week before that, they didn't sell out his start or any other game after that when he was playing. When people thought they were going to, last time you're going to see him in Anaheim, motherfuckers is like, all right, Nick, see you later, motherfucker. That's it. No one came. It wasn't nothing special happened. So, no, MLB has bigger issues than that as far as if they want to get fans, people. It's coming back. Mm-hmm. But no. What? Stop. That's game. That's TV game right there. That's not shit.
So okay. Nope. Well, I mean, like I said, you talk about what does it mean to the game. I'm like, you got my man in Cincinnati, Ellie. What's his name? Ellie Cruz. Yeah, hitting, batting, stealing bases like nobody's business.
You got to pitch next.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He probably could though.
Well, I tell you, boy,
he probably could.
You guys are a tough crowd, boy. You gotta do more.
I don't think so, but yeah, like I said, man, I told you all years ago, I thought Ohtani was changing the game, but you know what? Mm-hmm. I think the powers that be made that not happen because.
Oh, you think they tapped his elbow?
No, I'm just thinking. No, I think that because in college and in high school, dudes pitch and hit.
Facts.
Like that's just what happens, right? It's just that you don't see it usually when you get to a big college or when you get to the minors. They'll make you choose, or based upon what you do better, they'll make you do one or the other. But if you looked at the College World Series just this year, dudes that was pitching 2-3 games next, they were hitting. That's if you're that good. That's what you do. So it's not like it's not done. It's just that at that level, they don't let dudes do it because of just what we're seeing now. $600 million, $700 million. Right? Because there's a bunch of dudes that can do this. And let's just keep it funky. If you got one dude from Japan that can do that, you don't think there's a bunch of other motherfuckers? It's like, there's always somebody better. There's always your Earl Manigault dude. There's a dude in Japan right now, like, man, I bust his ass.
Right now.
Or in
my DB voice.
Or in Korea. Or somewhere else that's doing the same thing. This is a financial thing, fellas. It is not a baseball thing. And yes, they may come get me for it, but I am telling you all the truth. Because at every other level of this sport, this happens. Except
that's why in basketball they don't play defense and offense no more. How would that be?
Suck. Yeah, they suck. Yeah, of course, exactly. That's what it is. They don't want dudes getting hurt. They don't want dudes getting hurt playing defense. They can't explain it away. They can't explain why. How we get hurt? He got dunked on his arm. I don't know why they don't play defense in the NBA, other than the fact that. That's a different story. But I've got no idea, Michael, why they don't. Because they play it in the playoffs, but they don't play it the whole season. So I've already said that, and I can show people that, and I got that on paper, facts. That's what it is. But if you look at baseball, and people that love baseball know college baseball, high school baseball, you pitch, and you hit. You always got 2-3 studs on your team that do it all. So that's all. You always got that.
Gotcha.
But the pros don't let you do it just for this reason.
Yeah.
Not because you get hurt, because they don't want to pay you $700 million to do it. That's all. They don't want to pay that money.
They don't want to give out that money.
They don't want to pay that money, man. It's big. Because it's probably, just look at the world. Like how big the world is, y'all. Y'all don't think there's nobody else in Japan that's doing this? In Korea, South America, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. Really? Come on, yo. Stop. I bet you we can find 10 right now. I call a girl from DR. I know. I bet you she'd find me 10 right now.
Hitting and pitching.
Hitting and pitching. both ways pitching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, just playing.
Stupid. Yeah, your son's canceled.
You're about to get canceled. Yo, moving right along. Yo, the power rankings, and we're not going all the way to 25 because it's not even worth mentioning.
Go to 10,
the Braves are 82 and 44. They are number one, sitting pretty at number one. The power rankings, you got the Dodgers are 78-48. And the Orioles, Baltimore Orioles, playing well. I got me a B Moore hat, and they are 78 and 48. Del Rey's 78-51. They are 17 and 16 since the All-Star break. It's 18 and 23 since the start of July, or 24 and 29 since July,
really
June 16.
Yeah.
The Texas Rangers are 72 and 54. They are at number 5. The Seattle Mariners at number 6, and they're 71 and 56. Houston Astros are 72-57. They hold the 7th spot. And number 8 is the Toronto Blue Jays, 70 and 57. And at number 9, the Milwaukee Brewers at 70 and 57. And you got the Philadelphia Phillies at 69 and 58, and they are holding number 10. And today I'm just gonna mention the Boston Red Sox that they are 68 and 60. But man, they had a 17-run explosion on the Astros today. They won that game 17-1. 17 runs on 24 hits. That was crazy today. So shout outs to the Boston Red Sox, man. That's your power rankings. And like I said, we only did 10. But the Baltimore Orioles is holding the East down. Like you said, 78 and 48. They are number 1. The Minnesota Twins, number 1 in the Central. Texas Rangers, number 1 in the West. In the National League East, you got the Atlanta Braves, as we said. Top team, top dog. Yeah, top dog in the entire league at 82 and 44. Milwaukee Brewers 70 and 57 in the Central, and the LA Dodgers 78 and 48. Man, we almost there with the one more month. Baseball, September.
Michael, I saw this today. So
go ahead.
And because you're on, I'll say it. They said 1973. The Mets had the same record as they had today going into the end of the season. They won out, and I think they won the World Series that year.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen
today. I told y'all that at the beginning of the season. I don't know why I tell y'all every year, and what do they do? Exactly what I said they're going to do.
Go get a job in Queens, Mike. You'll be all right. We all work.
I know. Listen, man, like they just terrible. I knew that shit was gonna fall apart. I knew it.
What made you think that was gonna fall apart, bro? What was
the World Baseball Classic?
Not even that. Not even that. I knew it before that. I knew it.
Okay, because you was pissed about the World Baseball Classic and getting hurt and all that.
We lost the best closer in baseball.
But that can't be the end or be all. What in the world happened?
Listen, that was it, right? That was the first part. But if we talking before that, we spent too much bread. We spent a lot of money on pitching, and you spent a lot of old money on pitching. So you gave these old 100-year-olds, and they the beginning of your lineup, right? And then Senga, I watched a little bit of his film. He looked good, but the thing with them foreign pitches is they have a streak where they get figured out. So it's like either you get figured out early or you get figured out late. And he kind of got figured out in the middle, but he's still having good performances. But I just we went too old at pitcher to start the year. Like that was too much money to rely on them. And then what we got wasn't it Quintana? He been hurt. It never made sense. Like what we got rid of didn't equate to what we put back in at pitcher. Like DeGrom was hurt too. But when you had DeGrom, we knew what you had. You knew you was getting 10 wins. If he lasted longer, it was good. You got him for the season. And in the offense, like Buck tried to help it, so it wasn't. So I'm gonna say Yankee-ish, where y'all are real boom or busty.
Right.
And I feel like our lineup get like that. We get real boom or busty. It's either feast or famine. Right. Buck stopped it last year. We was getting more contact on the ball, but it just my pitcher can't go out there and only give up 2 runs and y'all not give me nothing. That shit is crazy. And there was a lot of that.
Fact.
We have a lot of that with the Mets. So I already knew. I seen it. And then the bullpen was already kind of thin. And then you take my man out, over. No more trumpets.
Indeed. Facts.
No more trumpets. So I knew.
Well, I'm going to talk about the other New York team. I'm going to let DA go on. The Yankees, man. They prior to the night before, they won the game, and I think Judge hit 3 home runs, I believe. But prior to that, the Yankees have been on a 9-game losing streak.
They don't have hitting. They can't. They can't hit. They don't have dudes to set the table. It has been this way for years. And the people that bring in Yankees and bring in young talent, bring in young, what they believe to be young heavy hitters rather than dudes that can just hit the ball and run the first base. Baseball's simple. Hit the ball, run the first base. Somebody moves you over. If everybody does that, you win. We just don't draft that. And we don't have a good scouting. We don't have I look every year at the All-Star break. They usually have a lot of specials about our minor league teams or minor league teams, AA, AAA, single A. And you know what? We never have any stars playing in those games.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem, man. That means that we can't even identify good players. So when you look at the teams, at least the last group of Yankees that won world championships, they all came from the minor leagues together.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that. And we could have Jay Bean on that team too, but that's just a different story. All right, so go ahead.
Let me tell you like this. It's going to be a lot of hot seats, and is Buck Showalter and Aaron Boone one of those hot
Buck
seats?
Will stay. I think Buck
get another year.
Buck gets another year.
Yeah.
I've been saying Aaron Boone is time to go, but go ahead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
He wants to be gone. He's trying to get thrown out of every game he's in now. Every time anything happens, he's trying to get thrown out. So he don't want to be there. He don't care.
With our new ownership, I feel like if Buck make next year look decent, because they already said they're not going all in, which I get. But if Buck make next year look decent, he's straight. He'll keep his job because our owner is way more involved and patient than what we previously had. Y'all, on the other hand, Boone's done. He's gone.
Boone is done.
Buck is good with the cheap lineup, though. He's good with it. Buck is good with the young.
Absolutely.
Right.
He's got to make it work next year.
The White Sox are already starting cleaning house yesterday. Do you suspect some more house cleaning?
They took 1 step forward and 7 back.
Yeah. There you go.
Shout outs to the Chicago White Sox, man. I guess y'all trying, man. Yeah, it's awful, man. Yo, man, because baseball is a long season as it is, and then a long season and losing at the same time. It's not like how, football, short season, short amount of games, you could get out of here rather quickly. This baseball game is something else, boy.
You got that man in the office again. I ain't going to say his name. You got that nasty man in the office again. It's about to be a real long. They need to go get my son Ozzy back. Go get Ozzy again. Yeah, they was winning when he was down there. Go get Ozzy back.
But Russo said y'all gonna turn that damn jungle music off.
Yeah.
You and your posse.
You and your posse.
You know what posse code for. You and your posse, get out of here.
That's right. Yeah, that's what he said, man.
Yo, man. Baseball.
Phil LaRusso.
Yeah, it's a lot of seats that need to be up and gone here in the next as soon as baseball is done. I'm surprised it hasn't happened early because especially the Yankee situation, man. The Yankees is a bad situation, and it's 2009, man. That's all I can say. 2009, and we're not.
But I will. I don't get mad about it because you know what?
No, it's not to get mad about. It's just frustrating.
My dudes that are fans of other teams, they say, "Yo, you Yankee dudes,
We spoiled.
Spoiled.
Nah, 100%.
Absolutely.
You got dudes. My man, he's a Reds fan. Like, yo, what? 2009? What? What?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. Like, yo, come on, man.
You bitching about 2009?
1999.
Yeah.
1989. Yeah, you talking about? So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's different. I understand with expectations come disappointment, but
right.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Yo, man, that's about it for MLB. We're not gonna hold anything, but there's one story that real quick, the NBA, Giannis said, man, listen, I need a commitment from the Milwaukee Bucks organization about what y'all gonna do before he resigns. Any thoughts?
Did he just resign? What?
Yeah, did he just sign?
Giannis Antetokounmpo won't sign extension until title commitment from Bucks.
What the hell? Did he just sign something? What did he just sign?
I thought he did too. What's going on here?
I just thought Giannis will enter his third season of a 5-year, $228 million supermax extension.
All right.
In 2023-24, his contract includes a player option after the 24-25 season. Correct.
Well, whatever, man.
I don't see them not improve. I don't see them not improve. What did they do backwards? This is chatter for the chatter.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm not sure what they can do. Like, what do you expect them to bring in?
They gotta.
He's just holding the organization to the holding the organization feet to the fire. He's just saying, hey guys.
Now, if they would have traded Middleton and got back nothing, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they would have traded Drew Holiday and got back nothing, yeah. Listen, they got you all your buddies that you liked when you won the chip. Y'all back together again. You feel me? Y'all got some different role players, but that's expected to happen when you keep a core together. Unless everybody take cheap deals, which none of these guys did. Well, Middleton got some security. Middleton signed back for longer, less money. So he got a little security. But, yeah, listen, until they do something ass backwards, like get rid of Brook Lopez, like everybody else was trying to steal him this year, I'd be happy. Because a lot of teams have shut their window a lot quicker doing dumb shit. They really staying out your way. They got you a new coach who knows how to use his other pieces and make adjustments. So you should be happy.
Okay.
Shut up.
And they're keeping it low for you, man. Like, yo, come on, man, stop. Like, listen, the reality is this, man. Your Robin is not really a Robin, but they got a coach that's going to make your Robin a Robin. Like, they're going to make Robin a like 8 dudes are going to be Robin this year because Middleton, he don't want that. But it's going to be a situation where there's going to be different guys that get these shots, and that's all you need. Mm-hmm. That's what you need, and you'll play defense and you'll win. You're still going to win a lot of games in your division where you're at, homie. So, like, don't think you're not going to slide back to past 2 or 3 because the Sixers are done. So, with that being said, it's going to be you.
Sixers are done. The Cavs are young.
Yeah. But you in Boston. So, just be happy with it and make it happen.
Okay. Yo, before y'all
turn into something crazy, the things get crazy on you.
He just need to be healthy.
Before y'all go in on the NBA, I don't want to talk too much about him because that story just popped up.
Are you about him at all?
Yeah. Are you guys watching the FIBA World Cup? I can't even find it, but
basketball. World
the
Cup?
Basketball, yes.
Were they the kids or men?
No, it's the men. It's Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, Austin Reeves was on his team.
If I'm up on the late night, since I have YouTube TV now, I'll click on it because I have YouTube TV now. But if I didn't have YouTube TV, I probably would not be checking into it.
Say less. Go ahead, D.
Yeah, if I don't see it nowhere now, I'm not checking for it.
Okay.
I would watch like the 18 and under worlds, 17. I can see who's coming, but I wouldn't watch grown men.
Got it. Hey, before we get out of here, anything new, sports, soccer, anything that I missed, anything that you guys want to touch up?
Making grown men look like kids. That's it.
Which we knew was
Messi making grown. Yo, man, I'm like this, man. This guy is making it look so easy, and I'm like, how bad is the U.S. The U.S. players?
The worst part is the little bit I did watch of him. He was picking his spots like a mug. He was picking them spots. Oh, all right, now I got you. Go. And then you go back like he wasn't even there. So if he was locked in, it would have been bad. It would have been bad.
Like he's playing on a whole nother level compared to his opponents.
He's the 5-star recruit.
And guess what, yo?
From the 3s and 2s.
Right.
He's going to Bama next year.
Yeah, he got pushed out of European soccer. All right. That's what I'm telling you. He's too old to play over in Europe now. That's how fast that game is.
Okay.
All right. So that's how fast that game is. That he could no longer be a full-time over there. Which is why he's here now. Just so you know. That's just what that is.
He's going to Bama next season.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
he's
Speaking of Bama, real quick, college football. Y'all got anything? I see JCSU plays. Is it Johnson? I'm about to say Johnson C. Smith. Jackson State.
Yeah,
Jackson State plays this weekend. South Carolina.
South Carolina State or something, right?
Yeah, you guys. I mean. Yeah, I ain't got nothing for you for college football because this
good game.
Everything's gonna be it's all over the place. Anything?
This should be a good game. They should play hard. I think it's football in college. College football has work to do to sort itself out.
Well, not only this game, but just any of this whole season.
Like all of it. Like the whole thing is it's hard. It's hard because it's arms race. The guys with the most money are going to have the best teams.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's all. So you're going to have your Texas is going to be top team this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Texas, the state, got a lot of money for football. Texas A&M, but, Jimbo might fuck that up regardless, right? Clemson's going to try to get back, but Dabo might fuck that up.
Right.
The old man Alabama, he just doesn't mess it up. He'll be what it is. Let it be what it is. Georgia got a mob every year because now, the thing with kids is real simple, and I went through it with my son. When you're winning, everybody wants to go there.
Right.
Period. Right? So, it's easy to get to Georgia now. Ohio State's going to be fine, but they don't play enough hitters during the year to when it comes down to the playoffs that they're willing to deal with that smash. When that's, it's that click-clack. Like, they think they click-clacking until they get click-clack. And they're like, oh, shit, they really hit. I've seen it happen to the Big Ten too many times now to think it's something else. And we need to leave the TCUs and the rest of those schools in another division because it's not good for college football.
Let them play.
I got you, Mike. I'm with you on that, honestly, but it's just not good for college football to have the championship game. Dudes is eating chicken at halftime.
Tell the other teams, then why nobody beat them? The other teams should have beat them, so they should have been there.
Yeah, I know. I got what you're saying, but I'm just saying when they came up against some dogs, they got
Let them play.
That's a whole
play
fact.
until they become food.
Yeah, that's how it is life, ain't it? It's feast and famine. You eat till you get eaten.
Yeah, well, that's what happens every year.
Welcome to life, young man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, damn, you want to pay for that? You want to watch it on TV for an hour and a half, 67-7?
Well, everybody should beat them. My thing is nobody's beating them. They're getting here and nobody's beating them. The rest of them should have beat them. They don't be here.
No one in that weak ass conference beat them. And they put them in that championship game. That's what happened, Michael. Because when they had to play somebody, they got smashed.
They made it to the championship, right?
They beat Michigan.
Michigan need to do better.
Yes.
That ain't on them. That ain't on me and you. That's on Michigan.
Yes.
Jordan Brand School. Blue Blood. Big Ten, right? It's on Michigan.
Yeah, and I just said what the Big Ten was. Big Ten is hot cheese.
That's facts.
So, Cheetos. Hot Cheetos.
Baby.
I like the puff Cheetos. Person.
No disrespect to them, though, man. For real.
I
respect all you kids. For real. Like, y'all all playing football, but it seems like there's levels to this like anything else, guys. That's all.
You already know. Yo, folks, it's been real. Hey, this is the Sports Chasers podcast. Hey, you guys got any partner shots, man? Mike Millie, what you got? Anything?
Nothing too major. Some new music coming. Shout out to our brothers that couldn't be here with us tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, catch me. I did a little interview on the Reservations for One podcast with Bills. You check that out. But that's
seen that.
No doubt. DA, what you got? Anything good?
I got nothing. Hey, y'all take care of yourselves, man. Y'all be safe in this world. And be who you are, not who you want to be.
Oh, that's pretty good, DA. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, you know, right?
Yo, man, this is D-Dub, and this is a Sports Chaser podcast. Hey, yo, shout out to all our brothers. Got guys traveling. Shout outs to Dan, a hockey dude. He out there. I know he's loving this Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is still winning. He probably got a Pittsburgh shirt, Steelers shirt, jersey on and everything. So shout outs to our man Dan.
Happy birthday, Kevin. We tripping.
Hey,
happy birthday, Kev.
The moderator, host the moderator.
He
had a birthday.
Happy birthday, Kev.
Yes, sir.
Got something coming to you, Kev. Don't worry. It'll be a surprise.
No doubt. Shout outs to the angry
one. Watch your neighbors, though.
Watch your neighbors. Yo, shout out to the angry one. Yo, man, it's another good show. And we'll be back next week talking about the world of sports.
I'll be in Chicago next 2 weeks, y'all. So I'll try to get on as best I can.
I'll be here next week.
Okay, we got Mike Millie's on the check-in. So, we'll hold it down. So, this is the last week of NFL. And, thank God the NFL is back. And, one thing before we go, one thing I did miss to talk about because there's so much. One, Jerry Jones, you, sir, are...
How the fuck did we get here?
Jerry Jones. What the fuck? Yo, how much beef do you got with Jimmy Johnson, brother? How much beef? How much beef do you got with Jimmy Johnson?
Evidently, all the beef.
How serious is it, man? Really? Come on, man. The man won you 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls, and you won't let the man into your ring of honor. I don't care, but I just I seen it. I read it. And number 2, the NFL either just take the kickoff out the game. Stop playing. Let's just be done with it. But I'm just sick of seeing just because somebody gets hurt that we just stop the whole game and everybody got to go home.
Go home. Get your orange slices. Get your orange slices. Pick up the kids at the back.
I'm not feeling that.
At the back.
Yeah. Yo, we'll talk about this more in depth next week or a standalone show. But the NFL, y'all need to do something. I mean, because this is kind of crazy.
I'm gonna tell y'all what Jimmy told him why it's so much beef right now.
Yo, Jerry said that Jimmy is non-loyal, unloyal.
Yeah, boy. You know what that means. You know what that means.
And Jerry said
he put something in somebody that Jerry didn't want Jimmy to put something into.
Jimmy, stop. Jimmy said that he's a rich asshole. That's about it.
That is a female problem. That is not a
definitely a female point. Yo, man, we're gonna get out of here.
That's the only beef. You got beef the last 56 years.
That's a cloud chasing episode.
Yeah. Because when you got beef for 30 years, it's over a woman. It ain't over money. It's over a woman.
Money got a 5 to 10 year lifespan. Yeah, women is lifelong beef.
Women lifetime, baby.
No doubt.
Jimmy got caught knocking something off.
On behalf of D-Dub of the Sports Chasers, hey, we'll catch you next weekend. Next week, Thursday. Mike Mill, DA, we'll catch you next Thursday.